I've been carrying this longer than you know, longer than the words have had a shape. It started as a feeling with nowhere to go, a current with no outlet and no escape. I watched you from the careful side of friendship, from the place where feeling lives without a name. And I became an expert in the censorship of everything I felt each time you came. I told myself it was the wrong time always, that the moment wasn't right and then it passed. I convinced myself through all the in-between hallways that speaking it would be too much to ask. I always loved you, and the silence was the heaviest of lies. Not spoken but so present and so see-through, hiding in the ordinary of my eyes. I always loved you, from the very first and through the in-between, through every conversation that I held true, and every word that meant more than it seemed. I always loved you, and the years it took to say it cost me days, but here I am with nothing left to hold to, saying it at last in all the ways. I memorized the way you talked about the others, smiled through every name that wasn't mine, played the steady and the trusted and the brother, while something in me waited for a sign. I've watched you through the chapters of your living, through the highs and through the ones that wore you down, and loved you through the taking and the giving, through the smiling and the quietly gone to ground. I told myself it was the wrong time always, that the moment wasn't right and then it passed. I convinced myself through all the in-between hallways that speaking it would be too much to ask. I always loved you, and the silence was the heaviest of lies. Not spoken but so present and so see-through, hiding in the ordinary of my eyes. I always loved you, from the very first and through the in-between, through every conversation that I held true, and every word that meant more than it seemed. I always loved you, and the years it took to say it cost me days, but here I am with nothing left to hold to, saying it at last in all the ways. I don't say this now to put a weight upon you, don't say it so you'll feel obliged to feel. I say it because keeping it inside me has undone me, because some truths deserve at last to be revealed. And maybe it's too late, and maybe timing is a wall that even honesty can't scale, but I would rather give this truth its climbing than carry it in silence till I'm pale. I always loved you, before I had the language for the feeling, before I understood what I was moving to, before the years of hiding and concealing. I always loved you, and now that it is finally in the air, whatever comes of it I'll be okay too, because the weight of holding back was more than I could bear. I always loved you, always, quietly, completely, and at last, out loud, I always, always loved you. There is an intimacy that no one talks about, quieter than the ones that get the songs. It lives in the specific, in the without doubt of knowing where beside you I belong. It's the way we find each other in the middle, the unconscious reaching in the dark. The way your breathing helps me solve the riddle of how to finally let the day depart. I've shared a bed before, but not like this. Not with the kind of ease that comes from trust. Not with the full permission of dismiss. Not with the dropping of the whole adjust. Sleep together, that's all I want at the end of every day. Through whatever kind of weather, just to find you in the dark and stay. Not just the waking and the wanting and the near, but the surrendered and the soft and the undone. The place where all the proving disappears, and we are just two people and we're one. Sleep together, the most intimate of all the things we share. The trust of being helpless with another, the love of knowing someone's always there. I've learned the language of your sleeping, the sounds and small adjustments of your rest. The way you pull the covers to your keeping, the way you settle with your head against my chest. And I lie awake sometimes just to listen to the breathing of a person fully safe. And everything the daylight makes me question dissolves in the simplicity of this place. I've shared a bed before, but not like this. Not with the kind of ease that comes from trust. Not with the full permission of dismiss. Not with the dropping of the whole adjust. Sleep together, that's all I want at the end of every day. Through whatever kind of weather, just to find you in the dark and stay. Not just the waking and the wanting and the near, but the surrendered and the soft and the undone. The place where all the proven disappears, and we are just two people and we're one. Sleep together, the most intimate of all the things we share. The trust of being helpless with another, the love of knowing someone's always there. There is a version of yourself that only sleeping shows, the one that has no performance left to give, the one that trusts completely and just goes into the dark without a thing to live. And you give me that version every night, the undefended and the finally still. And I hold it like the most sacred of rights, the trust of you, asleep against my will. Sleep together, through the years and through the changing of our ways. Through the older and the weather, through the ordinary and the grace-filled days. Let the world keep all its grand and its dramatic, its declarations under open skies. Give me this, the quiet and the automatic, the closing of your hand and of your eyes. Sleep together, it's the thing I choose above all other things. The comfort and the closeness and the tether of the life that sleeping next to you brings. Sleep together always, every night. Just this, just you, just the two of us. And the quiet and the dark and the bliss. The air was warm the way that only summer air can be, that particular and irreplaceable and soft. And everything around us had its most alive and free quality of being fully present and aloft. And you were there beside me in the most extraordinary way, the way that you are always there, completely and entire. And the summer night around us had the most complete display of everything that makes the living feel like fire. Because a summer night alone is beautiful enough already, has all the warmth and stars and everything alive. But a summer night with you is something more unsteady in its beauty, more than any night should let survive. Summer night, the most extraordinary and the warmest, the one that held the stars and held the two of us. Summer night, and everything around us was the calmest and the most alive and the most luminous. Not a summer night like any other ones before it, but the one that had you in it and became the most. Summer night, and I have never wanted more to store it than this particular and extraordinary coast. I remember how the music from somewhere was drifting through the warm and heavy air like something barely there. And the night around us kept on slowly lifting every ordinary thing to the most extraordinary air. And I looked at you against the backdrop of the evening, the stars behind you and the summer in your eyes. And the whole of what I felt required no retrieving. It was simply the most luminous of all surprise. Because a summer night alone is beautiful enough already, has all the warmth and stars and everything alive. But a summer night with you is something more unsteady in its beauty, more than any night should let survive. Summer night, the most extraordinary and the warmest, the one that held the stars and held the two of us. Summer night, and everything around us was the calmest and the most alive and the most luminous. Not a summer night like any other ones before it, but the one that had you in it and became the most. Summer night, and I have never wanted more to store it than this particular and extraordinary coast. And the most cinematic thing about that summer night is how it lives more vividly the further that it goes. That the memory of you against that particular light only grows more luminous the more the living shows. Because summer night is not just what we shared that evening, it is the most complete and the most alive of all the ways that love finds its most extraordinary and most breathing expression in the warmest and the most illuminated days. Summer night, the most extraordinary and the warmest, the one that held the stars and held the two of us. Summer night, and everything closeness particular, an extraordinary coast. Summer night, the warmest and the most complete. Summer night, the most extraordinary one I'll ever meet.